Hello, everybody. It is Sunday. What is today? March 2nd. And as usual, I went to the bin stores. So I got up early today and got to the first bin store like 5 minutes before they opened, but they went ahead and opened early, which was interesting. So, anyways, let's get started. Today, this was the first thing I just pulled out at random. I found this artist flower press kit, which I haven't seen before, and I like the packaging. It looked really nice. But yeah, this is by Earth Blossom. So it has the instructions here on how to press the flowers. And I want to press some of the flowers that my mom grows in the spring and the summer. I've been wanting to do that for a very, very long time. So I've got everything here, I think. I did have him open the package, but I just kind of glanced at all of the stuff that was in here. Okay, good. I got the screws. And these are the drying plates. So I think I am good to go on everything here. So yeah, this is really nice, and I'm going to see if my nieces are also interested in doing it. It's something that they can do over the summer during vacation. So we've got that, and my little traveler, or rather manual factory bear fell down from up here. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. This was from bin store number 2. I found more gel polish because it's not just me, it's also my sister who's really into painting her nails with gel. So I like picking up the kits, and I know that this particular brand is pretty good. The Modelones, I guess. And this one I was happy to get because I'm trying to remember if this is what I think it is. Yes, this is kind of like a pearlized set. So there's 6 of them in there, I believe, and they're kind of almost a little holographic, but it says it's pearlized, and so I kind of looked at that as more of like a top, like putting it on top of a color to kind of give it that pearlized look. So it was intact and never been opened. I opened it up, so I just went ahead and picked that up. I did find at bin store number 1 they had more of these, the Moroccan oil. So I picked up just one more just to have a backup. Bin store number 2, I'm going to give this to my niece. These are sticky notes, I think, and they're Sanrio, and she's going to love the Pochacco one because that's her favorite character. So yeah, and then it's got cinnamon roll, Hello Kitty, and Kurumi. So I thought that was pretty cute. And there's 30 sheets on each of them. I'm not sure if it is actually their actual sticky notes, but either way, she's going to love it. Now, I have been using the VT Real Shot, and I have the Real Shot 100, but I was able to find the 300, which I think is the next step up. So yeah, because it's right there, 100 and then 300. So I'm excited to use this once I use up the 100. I found another one of these, the Sun By Me. This is the toner, and I did use it. I used it all up. It really did work well with my skin, so I picked another one up. My sister was asking me if I liked it, and I think she's probably interested, so I'm going to ask her if she wants this one. That was from bin store number 2. Bin store number 2. This is from bin store number 1. I had showed this before. I got another one. They had a bunch of them, and this stuff works because I had a scar here, and I actually had a scar here, and I was using it every night, and it has pretty much completely faded it. In fact, I had one here, and I was using it on that as well, and that's completely gone. I've been using it on this one, and it has faded it as well. It's not as noticeable. So that's why I went ahead and stocked up on it, and this expires in 2027. So I'm going to use that for other scars that I end up having. That's not on my face. Another one from Bin Store number 2. This is another gel nail polish, and this one I was really happy to find because these are all natural colors. So yeah, if I want to do like the nudes, because I've been looking for something like this. So very, very happy to find. Since I'm doing the 2-step process when it comes to cleansing my face, I found this one. I think I've seen this brand before, this Korean skincare brand. This is a balancing pore deep cleansing oil. And I like using the cleansing oils now. I use that, and then I use a cleansing foam. And my face feels really, really clean, refreshed, not dried out. Okay, this right here, I was just laughing when I saw it because I purchased one on Amazon, this same exact one, okay, for work. And then I find one for $5. I'm gonna check to see if it does work, because if it does, I'm giving this to my brother because I gave him a keyboard. I think it was one of the gosh, what is the brand name? RX Gaming. That's the only thing I can think of. But I gave him I think a 78% keyboard, and it doesn't have a number pad. So I'm going to ask him if he wants a number pad, you know, because this is such a good quality one. And I believe these are brown switches, but I like, excuse me, I like the way it feels. Everybody that, excuse me, has had a chance to sit at my desk and use my computer, I'm sorry, when they use my keyboard, they're always like jealous because it, you know, it feels really good. And all of them at work are using those flat Apple type keyboards, which I absolutely hate because I can't type really well with them. Excuse me, I had to take a drink here. So I kind of know what to give my coworkers for their birthday when it comes up. If I find any more really good keyboards, that's what I'm going to pick up. I also found this because I do believe I have this brand for gel nail polish, and this is the base coat and the top coat. So it's good to have as a backup. Excuse me. And it says it expires 2029. If my sister needs it, I'll give it to her as well, since she does go through them. She probably goes through it faster than me. Now, it's kind of funny that I did find this, but it makes sense. This is a value pack of 10 packs of this, and I got it for $5. And winter is probably on its last legs. Now, this would have worked out really well in January when we were getting the bitter, bitter cold. But, you know, these don't expire until 2028. And so I'm going to hold on to these because I'm going to give them to my niece because she is in band. And they have to perform, you know, obviously during the football season. And there were some times when it was frigidly cold. And then also the Christmas parade. She said the one thing that really was hard was keeping her hands warm. So I'm going to give those to her aside from, you know, the hand warmers, the electric hand warmers. See which one she likes better. Probably these because they last longer. So, okay. I got these, or rather this pack of comic book bags because both me and my brother read comicses. We have our own comic book collections. I know, in fact, I know I have some comic books that don't have a book bag, and I need to put them in them. So I was very, very happy to find this for $5, because I think they're pretty pricey over at the comic book store. I mean, I know I can buy them over at on Amazon, but you know, I don't think they're $5 there. All right, these receipts are all in the way. Now I'm going to test this out. I'm also going to give this to my brother or any of my nieces and nephews. This is probably the second, excuse me, second one that I've picked up. It's the Logitech, and this is the Pop key, icon keys. So this is all Bluetooth. I've picked up, I don't think I picked up this particular one. I think this one is newer than the other ones that I have. Let's see, because I did not have them open it at the bin store. This was from bin store number 1. I don't know. I think I was just kind of in a hurry. I finished within 80 minutes, I think, going through the entire store. That's how much it pretty much takes me to go through both bin stores, is like about 80 minutes each. And yeah, I was kind of wanting to just get done because I had a lot of other things that I needed to do, or rather to go and to go to. So let's see. Plus I was a little tired because I worked yesterday. Oh yeah, this looks like it's pretty much intact. So I'm going to charge it and try it out. Oh, I don't have to charge it. Oh, and somebody left the batteries. But it says it's Bluetooth, so I guess it wouldn't really matter that I'm missing the USB, the dongle. But it's really nice. It's, yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm going to ask my brother if he likes this, because he needed to have, I believe he needed to have these keys right here. And it's black. So, yeah, I'll ask him if he wants to use it. If not, I'm pretty sure my nieces are all getting older and they're getting to that age where they're probably going to want their own computer and stuff like that. So I can tell my siblings to not, well, just buy just the computer. They don't need to buy all the accessories aside from like the monitor, obviously, but I can provide like the mouse pad, the keyboard, all that jazz. Okay, next item is probably the biggest box, and it's the heaviest, because when I was carrying this upstairs, I was like, why is this so heavy? And then I remembered that I got this. So I said that I was going to be vlogging in the future, and I am. I've pretty much decided to get the GoPro. The latest one, I guess, would be the GoPro 13, the Hero 13. So this is one of those accessory packs that you find on Amazon. See, this is an action camera accessory pack. And it does say that it will work with 13. Now, great, the dude had the heater is on and the air is so dry. I think that's why it's triggering, because I feel like my nose is going to start dripping again. I need to actually turn the heater off. My dad, his feet are always cold. He's got neuropathy in the feet, and so for some reason he thinks setting the thermostat to like 76 in the winter is going to help warm his feet. No, it's just going to make me and my mom sweat as if we're in deep summer. So when he goes to bed, I'm going to turn down the thermostat because it's just entirely too hot. So anyways, it's this big case. Now, I've picked up one of these before, and I don't think I got it for $5. I think I even got it for cheaper. But this was probably 2 years ago, and this was at the bin store that had closed. So I think, but it was a much, much smaller kit. So I don't think a lot of the stuff will fit anymore. And the reason why I said that's because they said the mount for the Hero 13 is completely different now, which kind of sucks. So, you know, mount meaning this stuff. But anyways, yeah, so it has everything, you know, that I would need. So yeah, so I am going to start vlogging, and what I'm going to be vlogging is mostly when I go shopping at the bin store. So kind of like a take you with me, so you can see what this is all about, because I know a lot of people are curious, especially when they don't have bin stores in their area. And the ones, all the videos that I see tend to be these freaking influencers or YouTubers who are just like, they're not really into it. They're just doing it for the clicks. You know, they'll go and they're not really shopping really well. In other words, they don't even know what the hell they're doing. They're just doing it for the clicks. But I just want to show you from my perspective, because I've been doing this now for 3 years versus somebody who just did it for the first time last week, you know, and I can give tips on, you know, what to look for and how to not get carried away when it comes to shopping at these places. Because in the beginning you will get carried away because there's so much stuff and you're like, oh my God, I need that. I need that. I want that, you know, but after a while, it starts piling up. And then you have to be very, very, very selective about what it is that you're buying, because you're going to end up with a lot of stuff and you may end up not even using it. You know, you're like, oh, you know I'll probably need that in the future, but then it's still sitting there, kind of thing. It's almost like hoarding stationery supplies. So yeah, that's why when I go, I'm so selective about what I'm buying, because, you know I don't need it anymore. Okay. So I have 2 items left, and they're small. Okay. This was out of the box. This is like not the first time I've found Pop Mart at the bin store, but unfortunately it was out of the box, and I know it's missing something. It's probably missing, I don't know, probably one of these little balls or something like that. But I thought it was really cute. I like the color. The colors on here. See right here, it does say Pop Mart. Okay. I don't know the name of this character. I'm going to have to look it up from what series. I mean, I like Pop Mart, but I don't know. A lot of the aesthetic to me is not cute. It's not a Japanese kawaii aesthetic. And I know that these are produced in Taiwan, created there. So it's more of like a Taiwanese aesthetic of cute, you know? Because there's a lot of them where I find there's like, I don't know, there's like some little bubble or something on their mouth or their nose, and I just don't like that. So that's why I haven't really been buying a lot of them. And the last thing that I found, what is going on here for 2025? I found another Hobonichi. And it's a Hobonichi Weeks, a Mega Weeks. But here's the thing, okay? Somebody used it and returned it. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? I mean, that infuriates me, because obviously the seller can't even, like, try to resell it. So they just ended up having to throw it in the in the pallet to be sold, as used goods. And I mean, I would love to know, who is this? Look at this. That's how they started out using their Hobonichi, But I don't know why. I mean, really? So I was like, kind of like on the fence about buying this, but at least it was only in the beginning of the month, the beginning of the year, just January. So I could just literally just rip those out and still use the rest of it, because it's pretty much unused. Although I did decide I was going to go with the Traveler's Notebook for my fitness journal, which I will do. I might keep this for my work instead. But yeah, definitely get rid of some of this crap. But yeah, it's largely unused, and yeah, and I can leave this at work. But it was a little warped. I'm not sure why. Maybe if I put it in the flower press and just like, press it down, it won't be as warped. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was the last item that I'm showing today. There was quite a few number of things that I did put back, but like, I'm trying to think here. What was the other thing that I found? Oh, this really cute terrarium that I was thinking that maybe I could give to another niece, a younger niece, but I don't know. I ended up just putting it back. I put back some skincare stuff because I'd rather have all of the cleansing foams than like the toners, because I go through the cleansing foams faster. And then what else did I find? I think that was it. Yeah. So anyways, that's my haul for this week for the bin store. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and then I'll see you on the next one. Bye.